Yo, what is up, guys? So, today's review is going to be on the Dark Hand. We're going to add, not going through the first part of Undead. We're going to start from Firelink Shrine, and the reason's just because if we go from Firelink Shrine to Undead Parish, it will hopefully only take one run and still be exactly 15 minutes. So, yeah. If this works out, then this is how the reviews are probably going to be afterwards. Now then, the Dark Hand is a fairly useful weapon. When I say this, I don't mean it in the sense of like all the other weapons that we've gone through so far. This weapon is special because if you find a NPC that's a human that you can actually talk to, your right trigger can steal their humanity. So yeah. Also, it's the only fist weapon that can function as a, like, perfect shield. So, yeah, that's why we've got two. So, dual-wielding this actually means that we will have a fairly better chance for using it. I don't know if you can upgrade it. I didn't, and it still insta-kills these guys. So, it's a fairly strong weapon for not upgraded, even. And also, your left trigger is not a punch. When you dual wield this, it is a parry. Now, I haven't gone through all of the possible attacks that you can do with it. So, like, I haven't used them before this. Okay, so you can do a jump punch. Yeah, that's the strong attack while pressing forward. Hit me. Okay. So this weapon, though, it does have a decent block. Like, legit. You don't use up that much stamina in a block for these guys. Which for some shields you do, so this is technically better than some shields. Here's the... oh no, okay. Here's the stats for it. Yeah, a starter damage of 200, by the way, is actually fairly good. If you get a critical on it, it adds 100 damage, so a critical will do 300, meaning you're insta-killing. You know, as long as the enemy's not defended well, or has a lot of HP. Also, I had a realization. We've been taking the route of going up the ladder and fighting the rodents. However, there's another way we could do this, because we already opened the gate and killed the dragon in stream. So, we could go across the bridge. That could be fun. Can we not grab these guys? Oh, I don't think we can. Yo, that's lame. I thought we could grab these guys. Can you only grab NPCs with this weapon? Okay. Well, the weapon in hand, though, actually is pretty good for stealing humanity. The amount that it can steal depends on the NPC, but for most NPCs, it's anywhere between 3 and 10, I think it is. There might be one that's higher than 10, but I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure Rhea gives you 10. Or not Rhea. Is it Rhea? It's the girl who's a little priestess. Anyway. So instead of going down there, we could go up here. Yeah, okay, that was slightly over 300 damage. Boom! I practiced my parries. Okay, so we're gonna make our way up through Undead Parish. Oh, we still insta-kill these guys. Okay. These are the slightly upgraded version of hollows. Because you got your infantry, then you got your soldiers, and then you got the hollows that are just hollows. They're basically deprived. Yeah, that arrow went straight through us and we didn't even roll yet. Like, I know that's a good thing, but I'm just saying that should have hit us. This game did have some errors, though, in it. Also, for the first time in a while, we are still connected to Xbox Live. Like, normally, after playing it for about 10 minutes, it kicks me off of Xbox Live on Dark Souls 1, and it actually apparently has done that to a lot of people. I've checked some forums, and some people it doesn't affect, some people it does it all the time. And apparently the reason why is the servers for the backwards compatibility on Dark Souls 1, it's getting smaller. Like, they've made the servers smaller. And they've done the same thing on Steam, and the reason's because with the remastered, they're trying to get rid of Dark Souls, the original Dark Souls, just in general, because they're putting in the remastered. When I heard that, I thought that was freaking ridiculous. Yep, first Baldur Knight. Oh, he can go straight through our shield. Oh, that is great. Okay. So, thrust weapons go through shields. I don't use a shield, if you're wondering why I didn't know that, so. This weapon looks so sick, though. If we had done an edge build, this would look a lot better, but we did not do an edge build. Instead, we went with just a enemy armor. Okay, yeah, so unless he's doing the thrust, he won't go through it. Okay. Hold up. What do we have? Why do we have the rust iron ring on? Okay. Let's go with... Where's my silence ring? There we go. The slumbering dragon crest ring. This ring lets you just go through silently, so you can swiftly kill your enemies so silently. Look at that. No noise at all. Even their screams were muffled in my silence. Ooh, we got one. Ooh, we got two. Ooh, we got three. Shit, this whole thing's just a hoedown. Okay. So now we got 2 more Baldur Knights and whatever the amount of hollows is. We're gonna count that actually. Hey, hollows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so there's 10. I thought there was 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many hollows are in my store? I know you're a Dark Wraith. Okay, so. Got all that done. And we're rolling. Now, the next review is going to be on the Pyromancy hand, because that is the last hand-to-hand weapon we have. And overall for this weapon, I'd say this is probably, because you can't upgrade it, it's not the best combat-wise, but it is the best utility-wise weapon, because you could use it as a shield. Now then, the Dark Wraiths, incited by Koth, use the power of the Dark Soul to absorb humanity, an art shared by this weapon, which also acts as a special shield. The Ancients, particularly, could sap the humanity of even a replete saint in the blink of an eye. So yeah, basically, the weapon's good for stealing humanity. Also, the serpent that's evil that isn't really evil if you know the lore of the game. Koth, that's his name. So yeah, I always forget his name. Because I don't, like, go to see him often. Because the way you have to see him is before you place the Lord Vessel, like, down. After you get it, go to the Four Kings boss fight and just do that boss fight without even talking to Frampt. Although I'm pretty sure you can talk to Frampt. You're just supposed to not place the Lord Vessel down after Frampt, like, talks to you. You have to do it after Koth talks to you. Because Koth can take you there, too. We gotta do this in a very special manner. Oh, shoot. All you hear in the background. Oh. Sounds like a surfer when it's depressed. Oh. Okay, yeah, so you just flat out can't grab them. Making my way downtown, walking fast. Faces pass, I'm homebound. Block. Feel really bad for these enemies. We're hitting them like right in the tailbone. Come on, come on, come on. Come on with the come on. Nope. We're not waiting for you to decide you want to attack. I would've, but you didn't do it soon enough. To be fair though, this weapon does have some high damage. It's just, as far as I know, you can't upgrade it, and because of that, the damage stays at just being slightly above most base weapons. However, a +5 any hand-to-hand weapon would be better than this. And considering you can get them to +15, this weapon does just bite the dust compared to them. However, it is a cool special weapon, and it kind of sucks that there's only one hand-to-hand weapon like it, but at the same time, it does make it pretty unique. So, for the next video, we're going to not be using the Dark Hand. We'll be using Pyromancy Flames. And I do have two. One's fully upgraded, one's, like, not upgraded at all, I think. Yeah. Okay, so the one on my right hand's going to be fully upgraded. This one's not going to be. And we're not using Pyromancies. Yeah. Also, look at this damage for a sec. 252, right? Right? 621. That's the damage difference between these two gloves. Okay. So we'll be in a completely different outfit for that video, but it should be fun. So I hope y'all had fun watching, and I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.